Hello, this video is to reproduce an issue that I'm encountering with DOM readiness in Blazor. Let me start with a demo. Um, I have uh, a set of bootstrap cards here, and I'm trying to use jQuery UI to do drag and drop. And as we can see, it's working fine, but this is all static markup. It's not dynamic. And this is basically the static markup code, and I use a JavaScript interop uh, inside a on after render to trigger the jQuery UI function called enable drag drop, and the definition of that enable drag drop is here, where I set up the jQuery UI interaction. Um, it works fine so far, but the objective is not to have this be static. I want to drive this eventually using um, a real data and have these job cards and stuff be dynamically populated. So I'm kind of simulating that. I have a sort of a list of days, and I have listed 3 days, and I want to actually ultimately loop through this list of days and populate these 3 columns dynamically. But even before I do that, the moment I surround my markup with this dynamic if statement, um, it stops working. And let's review that code now. So as we can see, the interaction stopped working. So what it means is that um, even though I am triggering the jQuery UI code uh, in on after render, but it looks like there is some timing issue. There is Blazor thinks that the DOM is ready, but jQuery doesn't think that it's ready. So when we execute this code on after render, um, this jQuery can't find the DOM already rendered. So there's some issue there, and I could use some help in figuring out what this issue is. Now there is a way to fix the issue, or a workaround, which is to put a little delay in the on after render to uh, basically before we call the jQuery code. And so let's review this now. And if you notice that even though it wasn't working for a little bit, um, it started working afterwards. So let's review this once more. I'm gonna refresh the page. uh, Immediately when it renders, it's not, I can't drag it, but then after a little bit I can. So it's presumably because of this delay that I put in. So there is definitely some bug here, that even though we are calling this code on after render, as far as jQuery is concerned, the DOM is not ready. Thank you very much.